go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true...
He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. For it on fourth down. A fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Manning. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Nice grab. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Gets the first and still running.
Well, I love to watch these Clemson quarterbacks run this kind of offense where they have so many different options, whether it's throw to pitch, throw to run, whatever it might be. Think about over the years, Taj Boyd made those decisions. Deshaun Watson ended up having such a great career. Trevor Lawrence made so many great plays, and now we're seeing that again today from this young man.
You know, bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's good for fighting Texas.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to scramble. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
To the air, it's Manning. Has caught, can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And finally bringing him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with it's a big-time play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Slides the quick throw. Touchdown, Aggies. This quarterback on fire today. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Pass will end with an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He's got room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, and backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. QB keeps it himself.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's caught. It's Haynes. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled, but 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for the passing game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies Saints will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Game sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Back to pass. It's Manning. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Play action, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Howard's team brings down the returner. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming up, fourth down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Takes the handoff. It smothers. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The short completion to the tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the... Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Catch made on the right side. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. He keeps it on a design run, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a... The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking at...
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Now it's 2nd down here. Breaks free. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Quick throw to his receiver. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
He'll throw it now. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Using his legs, it's Smothers. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass caught. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line.
That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
To throw, it's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Working clock with the ground game. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back.
Breaks into the open. First down and more. He's still running. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. On the move now. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Caught. Completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
We'll see what the play call is as the offense begins its final drive. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. They take the lead in the final minute.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PHC is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Back to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. And they sack him. And that'll do it. The final play. The defense makes a huge stop to preserve the W. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out. And the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you. But I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.